sure you will linger on down deep my soul. I hear your whispers in my dreams, oh yes I know. Across the ocean and even across the sea, you will always be the one I love. Ìwọ olólùfẹ́, máa rí pé mo tọ́jú ẹ o. Bẹ́ẹ̀bi ara kọ ẹ o, ní ò ní fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀ o. Lágbára oníbó rẹ̀, a máa pẹ́ lórí ilẹ̀ o. To show you love and care. Mi ò ní fi gbà kan wọ́n mi ò ní fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀ mọ́ ìfẹ́ mi. You are my world. I will never leave you alone. I will never leave you alone. You gave me everything I ever wanted. Love from heaven right to me decent. When I was still alone, my life was not so sure. I cannot make it better one. Yeah, you know that it's feelings I can define. Feeling I. Oh, oh. Yeah, you know that it's feelings I can define. Feeling I. Oh, 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 oh. You I love you more than imagination. Imagination. Yes, I love you more than imagination.
Two hearts, once beaten as one, now face the test of life beneath the sun. Through trials and tribulations we stand, hand in hand, her love a guiding hand. The world outside may rage and roar, but in each other's arms we find our shores. The storm of life may try to tear, but our love, a fortress, hold us dear. We have weathered every test of time, and through the fire her love did shine. The flames that sought to burn and break only strengthened her bond for love's sake. In every moment we found a way to stand together, come what may. Through laughter and tears we have shared our past, and in each other's eyes our futures casts. Her love is a flame that burns so bright, a beacon in the dark of night. It guides us through life's uncertain sea, and in each other's love we'll find our glee. So, let the world outside do what it may. We will stand together, come what day. In our loves is a bond that is strong and true, a love that is meant for me and you. Through every up and down we would ride, we will ride together, side by side we will glide, for in each other's arms we have found our home, a love that is ours forever to roam. So, cheers to us, and our love so true, a bond that is unbreakable, forever new. May our love continue to grow and thrive, a love that bonds, a love that survives.
Keep listening to It's for everyone. Ololufe, angel of my life, for the love I have is so real. How can I be your Mr. Right? Baby, what I feel is so strong. If I You are the apple of my eyes. I'm gonna love you till I die. Olólùfẹ́ mi, jọ̀wọ́, I'm thinking. Angel of my life, angel of my life. Will you be my wifey?
Yes, a beautiful evening to you all, wherever you are, and you are listening to the perfect choice station for you out there who are the high flyers. I welcome you to High Flyer 103.3 FM and to your darling Tuesday program, Pillow Talk, the show where relationship takes center stage. And yes, Marvelous SOBALOJU OYEDELE, your sumptuous Marvy, and your everyday host is right here for today. And I am super excited to dive into the world of love, of intimacy, and connection with you this amazing evening. On this show, we get to explore the ups and downs of relationships. We get to share stories, we get to advise ourselves, and we get to also give insights to help us navigate the complexities of love and partnerships. From communications, and trust to intimacy, and also we get to celebrate the triumphs. On this show, we've attempted a lot of things, including matchmaking. But then I have learned a whole lot of things. And thank God I yielded to the advice of wonderful people who actually, gave some very, very good advice as regards that. And then I had to stop it immediately. My first attempt was my last trial. Alright, so whether you're in a relationship, or you're looking for love, or you're just, curious about the world of romance, Pillow Talk is topics. Last week, it looked as if I went on a different level, and I was not really smiling last week because I was talking about the ordeal that men now face in the hands of women, all in the name of Japa. And we actually addressed a whole lot as we got that, even though we had to talk about divorce generally, and we had to group the divorce part into two. How we are having a whole lot of divorce news lately, whether Japa or Jakpada. And if it's something bosori, if it's still something that is still possible, it can actually influence their coming back and staying together. We are humans eventually, and everybody loves freedom. But who says marriage is prison? There's nothing like that. Marriage is not imprisonment. It only becomes a prison when each partner would not give their significant other the opportunity to stretch, to spread, and to be themselves. That's when it becomes a problem. So this evening, I want you to grab a cup of your favorite drink. I want you to get cozy, and I want us to have a wonderful time on the show this evening. I want us to get real. I want same mother, same father. She said yes. Is she not aware that you're in a relationship? She's aware. Is she not aware that this is the man you are in a relationship with? She said she's aware. So how come your boyfriend, who I believe also knows your sister, is dating your sister and is dating you? So it seems a whole lot of things surround that, and I want us to talk about it because this girl, from the way she spoke with me on phone, I can't even lie, she's really, really angry. She said even though she's not interested in that relationship anymore, because that's like the biggest betrayal ever, but she's really sad and she feels like doing something terrible. And that's where I need you to also come in and be of help to this amazing sister. It's just me. I don't care about my other person. I don't even care if we are blood sisters. A lot of things are really happening in the world that we are in. But that's why we have a show like this. So that as much as we want to bring those things so that we can learn from them, it's also for us to correct these abnormalities. Because it's not normal. Yoruba will say konshoju lasan. Yoruba will say that ele koja o seyan ni kayefi. You get, this is strange. This is like another kejegbe. Alright, so healthy relationship, that's what we want to talk about this amazing evening. And whether you're looking to keep a new romantic relationship strong, or you're trying to repair a relationship, this is where we get to discuss that for today. I want to believe you have invited as many persons to join us this evening so we can have this amazing conversation together without stress. And I know that's going to be achievable. So healthy relationships. I know we have discussed it, but I think there's a whole lot to still say as regards this. So healthy relationships, because it is not all relationships that are healthy. It is not all relationships that are healthy. That's the truth. And we also have to understand that we have many different types of relationship, and we would definitely have many different type of relationship throughout our life. We will have acquaintances, would have friends, would have family, we'll have romantic partners, sexual partners, work colleague, or situationship relationship, or situational relationships. And all of this type of relationships, and they come with different challenges. The truth is, we all have acquaintances. Is it like? We all have friends. Whether they are cordial, whatever name you give to them these days, some will say she's my best friend, she's not my close friend. Some people will say she's my close friend, but she's not my best friend. I don't know how we group all of these things, but we all are friends. The truth is, even an orphan has a family. Okay? So, we have that relationship with family. We have the romantic partner. It could be your husband. Your husband could also be your sexual partners. And for some who probably have chosen to be baby mamas, I'm sure they have their sexual partners as well. Alright. Then we have our work, our colleagues. It's a form of relationship as well. And we also have the situational relationship. And like I said before, all of this relationship, they come with, their benefits, their challenges, and they also come with their expectations, and you should also understand that interpersonal relationship are a vital part of life. Relationship has that goal. They have a common goal. Where is this relationship headed? Alright, and so on and so forth. And that's something that you will only know by talking deeply and honestly with yourselves. Alright. But we'll group them one after the other. So I think we'll just base our explanation today on the romantic relationship, as it were. But there are also some characteristics. When we know these basic principles or characteristics that a healthy relationship should have, it can help us to keep our relationship meaningful. It will help us to make it fulfilling and exciting too. Whatever goals you've been working together on, or whatever challenges you're facing together, it is very, very important that we know the basic principles. And I will start by saying that you maintain a meaningful emotional connection with each other, whether we like it or not. Except if they had children of the walnuts. children or siblings. Yes, at a point they will fight each other. I remember when I was much younger, my sister and I would fight ourselves, would almost want to beat ourselves. At a point, our parents stopped buying us same things because I feel like when she's putting that in on, I feel like she's putting on my own, and we'll fight ourselves, almost going physical. And it goes on and on like that. That, you know, eventually we came back to our senses. Nobody taught us to love ourselves. It's just natural. Like there's this, you get. So it is very important for you, whether you are a family, whether you're an acquaintance, whether you're whether you are a romantic partner, whatever relationship you might be in, you have to maintain a meaningful emotional connection with each other. You each make the other feel loved and emotionally fulfilled. There's a difference between being loved though and feeling loved. When you feel loved, it makes you feel accepted and valued by the partner. Like someone truly gets you get. So some relationship actually get stuck in peaceful coexistence, but without the partners truly relating to each other emotionally. While the union may seem stable on the surface, a lack of ongoing involvement and emotional connection serves only to add distance between two people. So that's why it's very important to maintain a meaningful emotional connection with each other. And please, you are not afraid of respectful disagreements. That's the truth. Some couples actually talk things out quietly, while others may actually, they raise their voices and passionately disagree with you. We are two different people. So the key in a strong relationship, though, is not to be fearful of conflict. You need to feel safe to express things that bothers you without fear of retaliation, and to be able to resolve conflict without humiliation or degradation or even insisting on being right. It is very, very important, and that's why I said that you should not be afraid of respectful, please note, respectful disagreement. Just because she's raising her voice does not mean that she's disrespectful. No. Okay? So we should all have that safe space where we get to express what is bothering our mind without me fearing that you eventually bring it back on me and make me feel worse than it came. Some persons, they would see, it's just a big topic, so it is, but I really don't want to dwell so much on it. Alright, so another thing that we have to look out for, especially when it comes to romantic relationship, is you keep outside relationships and interests alive. Despite the claim of fixed romantic novels, I like you, I might even stop reading my own literary text, and I will start taking all of Ali Queen's as much as I see it in your hands. If I should see Ali Queen, I know it. Even from the cover, I will know it. And I will buy as many as I can, even though I don't even know if I have any copy with me anymore because it's been a long time. But, despite all of the claims that we get to fantasize about, romantic fictions or movies, no one can meet all of your needs. Just know that. In fact, expecting too much from your partner can actually put unhealthy pressure on that relationship. So to stimulate and enrich your romantic relationship, it is important to sustain your own identity, outside of the relationship. Preserve connections with good friends and families, and also maintain your hobbies and interests. It is so important. Then you have to communicate openly. I don't know, for every time we get to discuss heart to heart like this, you see, communication keeps coming and coming. Your communication should be open and honest. Effective communication is a key part of any relationship. So when both people know what they want from the relationship and they feel comfortable expressing their needs, their fears, and their desires, trust me, it can increase trust and strengthen the bond between you. And that's why today, as a way of rounding off for today, we'll talk about falling in love and building a relationship. For most people, falling in love usually seems to just happen. It's building a relationship and staying in love, or preserving, that falling in love experience that now requires commitment and work. Some persons will tell you that, it's love at first sight. The moment I saw her, the moment I saw him, I fell in love with him. I feel like falling in love is easy. But now that you are falling in love, how do you do it? What do you do to stay in love with this person? To preserve that falling in love experience? Because the truth is, if you are to build a relationship, it's going to require lots of commitment and work. And, knowing fully well that the reward is, beautiful, it's well worth the effort. We should know that. So a healthy, secure, and romantic relationship. But then, romantic relationship requires ongoing attention and commitment for love to flourish. As long as the health of that romantic relationship remains important to both of you, it's going to require your attention and your efforts. And identifying and fixing a small problem in your relationship now can often help prevent it from growing into a much larger one down road. Okay, so a lot of things to say as regards, healthy relationships, especially the romantic ones. But this is where I get to put a stop to it right now. We've talked about falling in love and building is, receiving gift, quality time, and the fifth one is physical touch. So we get to address all of these things next week, but it's very, very important that we build a healthy relationship. Oshe pataki, oshe koko, like a lot of persons are just seems to have forgotten that we have to also care about other persons. We have to maintain a healthy relationship, and they just do things their own way, at the expense of other person's emotions, at the expense of other people's, happiness. I don't know why you have to do that. What's the point of you doing something when other persons will be very sad about it? It's not good at all. And I think that's what is also affecting the leadership of this world, because it looks like everybody cares so much about themselves and they seems not to care so much about the people. And that's why we have a lot of Nigerians that are in abject poverty. They seems not to understand what is happening in the world, and that's why you see that a lot of people are leaving their families to seek greener pastures elsewhere. So please, we need to really build that healthy relationship amongst ourselves. And I've told you that we all have, the truth is, whether you are conscious of it or not, you are in a relationship with somebody. If it is your acquaintance, you have a relationship. It could be with your family, it could be with your friends, it could be with your work, your colleagues at work. It could be anybody. But the truth is, it can even be all of these things I've mentioned. It could be any of those things, and it's very important for us to maintain a healthy relationships with people around us. So we'll go on another quick music break, and by the time we return, we are moving to the other room segment where we get to help this woman who seems to be very confused as to why the boyfriend will leave her. I mean, not even leave her per se, but will be dating.
I've been running to you, running to you. Anywhere that you go to, running to you. I've been running to you, running to you. Anywhere that you go to.
When I'm looking for trouble, it's cause I know that I got you. One more everybody, and it's because of your kung fu. And anytime that I'm out of control, you hold me down. You never let go. You'll be fighting, and I'll be right there with you. I may be small, but I'm mighty, and I go run up for you. And anybody waits, I be here. Don't be you, pull it, I be alright. And if I ever need saving, I'll be running to you.
Running to you. I'll be running to you. Running to you. Anywhere that you go to. Running to you. I'll be running to you. Running to you. Anywhere that you go to. You don't need to worry. Anything you want. Anytime you come to me, baby, I go answer. And if you want me coming to you, I go come to you. Tell me what you want me.
At the end of her service here, she learned that her boyfriend was dating her sister. And you know, the funny thing is, she asked the boyfriend and he confirmed this, you know, when she called and reached out to him. So no matter how hard she tries, according to her, she cannot understand why these two people close to her could betray her in this horrible way. So she's asking us, what do you think she should do at this point? She's very angry, and we all can actually relate. Even if we have not experienced something like this, I feel like that's like another betrayal that is out of this world. How can a sister I love so much, my biological sister, and a man that we've been together, you know, for a long time. I mean, they met in the university and they've been together since then, until the only time they were separated since the day they met was the time she went for service, which was just in the space of 1 year. And in the space of 1 year, this man had moved on. And even if he was going to move on, at least you move on to somebody else. He now decided to stay. I mean, to retain in our family by going to the sister, the younger sister of this lady. And she said she's very, very angry. Very, very angry. And I understand the anger. And she said she's about to do something irrational, but she just wants us to know, and she wants it for my youth service. Before the end of my service, I learned my boyfriend was dating my sister, and he confirmed this when I called him to find out. No matter how hard I try, I can't understand why these two people close to me could betray me in this horrible way. Can you please explain this to me? What advice did you give to me before I do something irrational? That is the lady speaking right here. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good evening to you, ma'am.
Good evening. It is a pathetic student.
Okay.
My name is Mrs. Oluwole.
Yes, mommy, you're welcome, Mrs. Oluwole.
Yeah. I have two questions
Yes.
for this lady.
Right.
Their parents, do they know about this?
Ah.
Especially their mom. Because mothers know children's secrets. What is their reaction to what this little girl has done?
Okay.
That
I think
is
I
my
can
first
answer
question.
that. I can quickly answer that. The mom knows about that she has a relationship, but she has not met this man before.
She has not met the senior, this lady that is complaining before.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Now, my second thing is, if she has not officially had shown the man to her mother
Okay.
and probably her daughter, her father,
Yeah.
then she has no case.
Oh.
Yes, she has no case. My second thing is, she shouldn't try to do anything irrational. They don't go after my single men. They go after either their brothers or their sisters, boyfriends, or their, some men, their brothers, wife, or their friends, husband, or they don't go out looking for their own. So it is a dicey thing. She should talk to her mom.
Okay.
So let her mother see, and then let the mother call the two of them together. And then she should now she has seen the picture of this man. This man that has gone for her sister is not the right man for her. Because after the marriage, he will still go after her age.
All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Oluwole. I really appreciate your comment this beautiful evening. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my Marvelous.
Yes, sir. Good evening,
How
sir.
are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Baba, you didn't call?
It's fine, thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Eshion, sir.
I am Evangelist Solatero from Bukaraba.
You're welcome.
As the lady introduced the man to her parents.
Yes.
Both
yes
parents.
and no. Yes and no. The mom knows that she's in a relationship, but
That is normal.
had not met. The woman. I mean, the mom has not met this man before.
I will advise the lady. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm with you.
To grab the man away, to send him away, because he's not faithful.
Okay.
And he wants to date another lady. He does not go outside. He can see the lady. If, like the mama said, if he marries the man, that is what's going to be done. No, ojúṣe ọba ní kálẹ̀ ìtààrọ̀ ṣe sìn. Ọwọ́ tó wá ń ṣe rádà àdájọ́ tó wá lọ sí. Ẹjọ́ máa bá ṣe lọ.
All right.
Sir.
Thank you very much, Evangelist Shola Taiwo. 0705 500 1033, 0905 444 1033. Those are the two lines to get to call to be a part of the show. Our wonderful mommy had said that the mom should tell her mom about it, and Evangelist saying that they should even send the man away. Like, how can you even do that to his sister? Right, so let's hear from you. What do you think? Honestly, there is no explanation for why your man will betray you. Except to say he was probably already drifting away from the time, when you were together. And even if he was going to move on, why would he want to move on with your sister? There is no explanation as to why your sister will betray you, except to say sometimes, jealousy makes relatives to do most awful things. 0705 500 1033, 0905 444 1033. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. Your name, sir?
Yeah.
This is who?
Baba Morio.
Baba Morio. It's good to have you on the show this evening.
Well done.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Hello?
I'm with you, Baba Morio. We can
I
hear.
got the airport. That's why they say if the person won't even get you get a man child or a woman child for house, maybe the house they different. And me, I see the man again. I will do kokoro. Yeah, well, that's when the girl leave and make she come out.
Okay.
Leave her, because when she marry his sister again for the house again, they will still do a normal review. So may go help us. May the girl leave the man. May them leave the man. May the man they go.
Okay.
Go do another one for her.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much, Baba Maria. I really appreciate your contribution as well. What is so annoying is this lady in question. She's been betrayed twice. First, she's been betrayed by a supposed partner, and she's also been betrayed by her sister. So she lost, or she's going to be losing a partner, and at the same time, she's also going to be losing a sister. If not lose her as in not maintaining a relationship, but the trust would not be there anymore. But one thing we must remember is none of this is this lady's fault. Alright? They have both behaved terribly, and that doesn't mean you are worth nothing or deserves to be rejected in this way. Alright, so I'm addressing the lady that actually sent us this thing. So don't get yourself unnecessarily worked up over all that is happening to you at this point. It is not your fault, okay? You have to do what you have to do. Are you saying that if you only travel, if you're married and you had to travel for days before you come back, you should just be expecting a new bride sitting at home, hoping to receive you? That should not be at all. You went to serve your father's land. And that's why there's a phone. So it means that you can still communicate, only that you cannot see yourself. And in the space of 1 year, this man has moved on. And that's why I'm telling you, don't feel terrible. I think that if, just like, I think was it Baba Evangelist Sholata would have said, Ojutoba ma bani kale kokin ti aro shekme. Instead, you should be glad that, all of these things is happening now. So that such a man would not make it to your future. Is not even worth that stress at all. Alright, so let's go on a very quick commercial and I will be right back.
My people, me and you don't get electricity wahala again. Oh, OIC Solar don't make and they easy kulele. With this new kind of bonga easy life solar product, we then just carry land with the multi for Ibadan.
Alright, because of time, let's take this call first. Hello? Hello? Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Alright, thank you very much. So, before we went on that break, I was addressing the lady that actually brought this one to us. And, even though you say you're very angry, I understand why you're angry. I am also angry for you. Honestly, I can't even lie. But I understand this is emotion at play. But, you need to actually get past all of this and put it behind you as soon as possible. Because if you allow this to consume you, you will just let them destroy your life. And believe me, there are more decent people out there. And you should not go to prison, or you should not end up or doing something that you will regret at the end of the day. They are not even worth the stress. Just let them be. Let's see where their relationship is headed. If it's also headed in marriage, so be it. It means that that man was never for you. But I just want you to get yourself past this. Hello? 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 Alright, thank you very much. I guess this is where I get to draw the curtain for today, but thank you all for your amazing contribution. Our time is fast spent, and I must say that it was worth it. Healthy relationship, you have to maintain that. You have to keep that. You know your kind of relationship, the toxic ones, even amongst your colleagues, in this age and time. Do you know that people get to even check their chairs just to stand up a few minutes to go to the restroom, and before they are back, you never can tell what your colleague had done to your chair. In these days of diabolical experience and all of that. Alright, so that is a toxic relationship where your work environment that is supposed to be where you get to spread your wings, you get to do things together, just becomes toxic all of a sudden. I don't think that's a relationship we want to keep. And that's why we're stressing a healthy relationship. It is very, very important for you and I to maintain that. That friend that is just all bent on, just destroying you. So it is. You just use love to spoil his life or her life, as the case may be. Thank you all. I don't know if I have comments on the Facebook page very quickly. Let me see if I can quickly go through them.
You're perfect for me. Yeah, I love you. I need you. I cannot go another day without you. And now I'm thinking, my God, that I found you. I will marry you. Yeah. Just like the stars were made to light the sky. You light my sky. Yeah, like the pretty bird.
Alright, from the Facebook page very quickly, let me take this one from Pastor Dr. Mukaila Famiwa. The man may be rich, the sister may be lured by much money. That's what's bad is bad, is not good. If I were the parent, I wouldn't let the man marry any of them. I think I reasoned with you too. I think I would have done that. I think reasons for the guy dating same blood sister, maybe she's more beautiful